I learned a lot about myself as a woman.
I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me.
Blackness, that black power, that black pushing them to identify. We are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world, black people. I mean that in every sense.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Maya Michelle, and I'm back to you guys with another video. In today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how I get my 90s bold pixie cut and how I like to style my pixie cut, you know, when somebody else is not doing my hair and I'm doing my own hair. This is how your girl get it done. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe so y'all can know whenever I upload a video, okay? Let's go ahead and get right on into the video.
Let's take this over.
All right, y'all, I'm gonna be taking my Holy Grail, my Nairobi Rabbit Foam, and I'm just gonna pump that all up in my head. Y'all want to saturate your hair real good with that foam, y'all, and then comb that foam through your hair so you can lay each strand of hair flat all around your head. By the time you is done putting that foam and combing your hair out, you should look like a nice shiny milk dud or a marble before you start putting them strips on top of your head. OMG, y'all, I look like the dude Barnabas Collins off of that movie Dark Shadows that Johnny Depp played in. That's what I look like, and that's what I want y'all to look like when we are moussing down this hair. We're gonna take our good old trusty dusty wrapping strips and we are just going to wrap that around the head. I kind of stretch it out a little bit before I place it on my head, doing as so. Wrap one side. You want to make sure that the wrap strips are pretty firm around your head because you don't want it to be too loose, because it'll help kind of flatten out your hair once you sit your hair underneath some type or form of dryer. And then to help the first few strips just stick in place, y'all just take a little bit of that mousse, place it on the end, and it works just kind of like glue or tape, and then it sticks.
And we can ride the boogie, share that beat of love.
Okay, so now once you get however many strips you like on your head and you look like a mummy, y'all, this is one of the best things that I bought. I bought this from a beauty supply store for like 30 bucks, and you just put your blow dryer in the tail, and then once it's on the tail just as shown, you put that over your head and then tying it over your head with the drawstring. Turn that blow dryer on and you got a portable hair dryer at home. Y'all, this is one of my favorite things. This is why I love the beauty supply store. Can't nobody tell me nothing otherwise about the beauty supply store, okay? But I'll go ahead and let this sit on my head for about 30 minutes to an hour. I'll probably go watch some TV with some subtitles on because I can't really hear much of anything. And then I'm back with a dry head. As you can see, just like how I'm doing, once your hair is completely dry or dry enough how you like it to be, I'm just taking off all of these strips off of my head. Y'all, for some reason, this is starting to remind me like a paper mache project that I used to do in elementary school. Maybe this is why I like doing my hair so much. Like, y'all, look how smooth. Milk dud. So next we'll be needing a little flat iron and just a comb, really, And what I'm doing is that I'm kind of combing out all of my hairs from it laying flat on my head, so then it'll also be easier for me to flat iron and style my hair into the bowl cut shape that I want. Okay, so now that I look like number 4 from the codename of Kids Next Door, let's go ahead and get into styling the hair, y'all. Okay, so I do my hair in sections because I really want to also make sure that I get my roots when I'm flat ironing my hair, because my roots are a tad bit curly. And so when I do my first section of my hair, you want to bump them ends. Bump every single flat iron that you are going to do. You are going to bump your hair. You might look like a grandma, but when you comb it all out at the end of the day, it's gonna come together. Trust and believe me, okay?
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, 'cause we had trust. I was drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up. You know the feelings deep inside. So what we've been through.
Okay, so now I do comb out each little section of bumped area that I do, just so I can see how it is turning out and how it's looking, to see if the bowl look is coming together. And so yeah, I'm just gonna be bumping my hair all the way around, so it's kind of like easier showing it than saying it, but I'm pretty sure you guys get what I am meaning.
So right, 'cause we had trust. I was drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up. You know the feelings deep inside. So
Feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie, share that beat of love. I wanna ride.
Okay, so once I get done pretty much combing the front, area of my hair of what I can see, it's time to get of what I cannot see, the back of my head. So since my hair is shorter in the back, it tends to be a little bit more wavier after I wash it. And so I do go section by section to bump those pieces of hair, because I really don't want any like curly spots in the back of my head. Once I make it to the top of my head in the back, the bumps get bigger.
Feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie, share that beat of love. I wanna ride.
And then the reason why I rather it being bumped bigger and closer to the top of the head than it is to the nape of my neck is because I want to shape it to a bowl. I don't want my bowl to travel all the way back down to the bottom of my neck. I want to shape it to the bowl of the top of my head, which is why the top of my hair is much longer than the sides or the nape of the neck of my hair. Alright, so I did flat iron the short little pieces in the back of my hair, which caused my hair to stick up. So I'm going to take my holy grail, y'all, my Pump It Up spray. Y'all know I've been using this brand and spray forever. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take, a little bit of my edge brush, and I'm going to take my Pump It Up spray, and I'm going to spray that on the edge brush. Once I get done spraying that on the edge brush, I'm going to take the edge brush and brush any pieces that's out of place, sticking up, so it can lay down and look smooth and look put together. Then I'm just going to take some more Pump It Up spray and just smooth down all like the edges or the sides of my hair so the bowl can like melt into my hair, y'all. That's what I want. I want the bowl to just melt right on into my head. Next, y'all, I'm gonna flat iron my little sideburns because I want them flat and as close to my face as possible. I usually don't like my sideburns sticking away from my face. So then I'm gonna take, again, some more Pumpa spray, and I'm just gonna brush like the little top part of my sideburns so my sideburns can lay flat and they don't end up sticking up throughout the rest of the day. Last but not least, I'm just going to take just a little bit of freeze blast spray and I'm going to spray that on my comb, and then I'm just going to lightly comb over my hair just to give my hair a little bit of hold and so it can stay in place for the rest of the day. After that, that is pretty much it. This is the complete look of my 90s bow look. Yay!
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is the end result of my beautiful 90s bowl cut. It's giving very much TLC. It's giving very much Monique, okay? Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe so y'all can know whenever I upload a video. Also, if y'all want to keep up with me when I'm not on YouTube, just go ahead and follow me on my Instagram, okay? That's mmj.co. Please don't forget the period goes before the C and the O. All right, I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.